German architects had succeeded in building a bomb-proof building. At the end of the war, Soviet troops surrounded the flak tower, firing on it for 3 days, but nothing could bring it down. 3 years after the war ended, the flak tower and everything reminiscent of Hitler's military might was ordered to be destroyed. But this was no easy task. Troops tried 3 times with over 50 tons of TNT and succeeded only in crumbling the southeast side. The north side still remains intact, albeit buried beneath the rubble of old Berlin.
So I've noticed there aren't many hills or mountains in Berlin.
There were not many. After the war, we had some more.
There were more after the war, right? Okay, you have to
Yes,
explain
yes,
that.
yes.
That's a loaded answer there.
They are artificial, like this one.
This is an artificial mountain because for the rubble of the war.
Yes.
Berlin's landscape is relatively flat, but have a closer look at a topographical map. The hills you see aren't natural formations, they're made up of debris. The rubble hills were erected in the late 1940s and early 1950s during a massive cleanup by the Allies. After the war, 80% of the streets in central Berlin were destroyed. The roads, pavements, trees, houses, cars, bus stops and anything else in the path of Allied bombs were all in ruins. Sasha takes Eric to a hill built directly on top of the flak tower. A hill made of 16 million
I saw one of those in Munich. Nice train.
So we dig right here. I'm going to find the ruins of Berlin. All right, let's do it.
So apparently there's still rubble remains from that fort on that hill.
Here's concrete. Here's more. We don't even have to dig. It's right here at the surface. Look. Here you go. This is all from Berlin.
Layers and layers of history lying just inches beneath the surface.
It's a big mountain. Here, there's more.
Rubble from newly constructed 1940s homes, the remains of Prussian palaces, all transported by the truckload to this very spot. Since they couldn't destroy it, the plan of the Allies was to bury all evidence of the Nazis' impressive flak tower beneath the rubble of war-torn Berlin. The east, west and south side went off without a hitch. Grass and trees were planted and the new hill took root. But the north side of the flak tower slopes down towards the U-Bahn rail. A mountain of piled up rubble would vibrate dangerously whenever a train passed. So the north face was left open. And that's how Eric and Sasha will get in to explore. Reinhard Janik is an expert on the flak tower.
Rainer, guten Tag. Thank you very much for meeting with us.
Reinhard is going to show us round the rarely explored 7-story fortress.
Jesus.
The concrete structure took only 6 months to build and was braced with steel rods, a technique perfected by the Germans that rendered their bunkers and towers bomb-proof.
My gosh. You know what? If I didn't see how reinforced these stairwells were, this whole building, it would look as if this is made of cardboard and it's all going to come down.
This is the original stairwell.
This is the original
Number
stairwell.
4.
What does it say here?
This 4.
Okay, Tower 2.
Yeah. The 4th level.
At 60 feet below ground, we're only at the 4th level of a 7-story building. The top 4 levels were strictly for military use, with observation posts and an anti-aircraft gun platform. Below was a bunker for 35,000 civilians and 2,000 soldiers and their families. The flak tower was so secure, Hitler ordered precious artifacts and artworks once housed in Berlin's museums be stored here. The flak tower even had its own cinema.
It needed apparently a cinema.
It's like a small town.
It's a small town. This is a fortified village.
The debris from the Allied French attempts to destroy the flak tower are still littered all over the floors.
So this is the handiwork of the French, right? Now we're descending to another level.
Be careful. This is a weapon.
This is
It
a
first
weapon.
looks like a pipe, a normal pipe, but this is left from a weapon, an anti-tank weapon, with an explosive head in front, and then was fired, and what was left was
A type of rocket launcher.
it's only for one use.
Yeah, right. This is only one use. Quite an era of
Yeah, that's what they call theirs in the German army.
Of the width, how wide from wall to wall?
It's 70 meters.
70 meters wide. 72 meters. Okay, okay.
72 metres or 236 feet would normally be an easy target, so why couldn't the tower be completely destroyed? The blasts on the southeast side revealed a spider's web of steel rebar inside the thick concrete.
Look at this, the reinforced steel, and to me it looks redundant. How much rebar is in this building?
We have in 1 cubic meter of concrete about 50 kilos of steel.
That's 110,000 pounds of steel rebar for every 100 cubic feet of cement. Normal concrete construction today uses approximately 3,000 pounds.
So contemporary buildings will have maybe a third to a quarter of that in a typical building, right?
You're right.
Today,